In your Yo. And Annika Larsen, your mommy's. Yo, welcome back to the best reaction channel on the internet. My name is Rick Lodiotentgot and this is a South African reacts to Part 3. Thought I wouldn't, did you? But I am. So now, if it's your first time here, please remember to like and subscribe. Even if you just like, it helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for all the support. You got 10,000 subscribers. There's a lot of you watching that are not subscribed yet. Okay? Look here. This is how many of you are not subscribed. 78% of you did not subscribe. And only 21% are subscribed. How about you subscribe, hit the bell, and I bring the content you like. You tell me what you want to see. You tell me if I'm doing cuck. If it's cuck, I will change, maybe. If it's not, thanks you very much. So now, you can become a member also, you get perks. There's a link in the description. There's also merch. Link in the description. There's goodness. I'm excited for this. I just want to say, I am not doing anything to make anybody's life cuck. I'm watching something and I'm sharing my thoughts straight to your head. From my head to your head. I'm over here, you're over there. We are connected by the power from my mind. Right? So now here's what we do. I'm not playing any voice notes because that lady is pimping. And I don't pimp. That lady, I said in that first video, is making people's lives worse. And I don't make people's lives worse, whether it's true or not. That's not what I do. Okay? Then there's post on TikTok working on my nerves, talking a whole lot of cock without watching what I said or did. And you are looking for somebody to take the blame, and your mommy's poos. It's not me. I've got fuck all to do with these people. I'm just watching. Okay, I'm watching. So now, this channel, Inferium, has 2 videos. Check out the amount of viewers on this fucking thing. So now, me, skoon gedachte, I want my monies. Right? So I'm coming here to get my monies. When a South African ZA gang boss messed with the Colombian cartel. It's not me who said it, it's him. You are watching this with me as I'm watching this with you. We're watching it together. Okay? Okay, let's go. I might subscribe to the videos gevaarlijk. In fact, fucking now I must subscribe. You see how easy it was? And now there's a bell. I hit the bell. All. So now whenever he drops a video, I get a notification. See what I mean? That's how easy it was. I didn't get hurt. I didn't lose any money. I'm here for his money. That's a joke, obviously. Let's go.
In the Bishop Lavis era, apparently being kidnapped by Colombian cartels, summoned to a meeting in Gauteng, and has not been seen.
It's the 26th of March, 2024. The Maritime Rescue Coordinating Center suddenly receives a distress call from a location approximately.
There's what I love. I love there. I'm from there. I'm almost white. I'm nice. I'm soft. Yo, I miss.
80 miles from Simonstown in South Africa. 2 rescue boats are dispatched to the area, and they find 6 men stuck on a boat in the middle of nowhere. They are safely rescued and brought back to shore, and for a second, they look around each other with an inherent look of relief. One of the 6 men picks up the phone and calls his relative named Peter Jaggers. The man is the leader of one of a well-known gang in Cape Town called the Terrible Joesters. You see, Peter had been dealing with the Colombian cartels and the Bulgarian mafia. He had...
Yo, I didn't know it's the Bulgarians also. I didn't even know Bulgaria has cartels and mafia like that. Like we know Russia, we know Armenians, Czech, and those type of people. Yo, bro.
been doing deals with them where he acted as a middleman in the transportation of drugs from the Colombians to the Bulgarians. The Colombians would put the cocaine on a ship inside a sealed-off container. They would wrap it up with a GPS tracker. His job was to pick up the drop and deliver it to the Bulgarians. But this time, the man decided to keep everything for himself.
Yeah, my bro.
A decision he would later come to regret. The men were about to be R1 billion richer, but they had to outsmart two of the most ruthless criminal organizations on planet Earth in the process.
Earlier, Rashid Staghi modus operandi was, for example, a similar thing. So these things, these kind of, if the allegations are true, the knocks of drug dealers knocking each other, these things are quite, yeah, it has always been the feature of the drug trade. I think.
Yeah, man, there's even a saying, the robbers rob the robbers, you know, there's that also. But it's tough, man. It's tough, man, bro.
We are just...
Opera GX is just a fantastic...
Yeah, it's
but surprised now with the fact that people are doing it against the Colombians. But a Cape gangster is a Cape
You
gangster.
see, the first boat was to be used as a decoy in the act. Their plan was to act as if they lost the package at sea due to bad weather and ended up running out of fuel looking for the container. It's now 48 hours since the drop. A phone rings in Colombia and a man picks up the call with a big smile on his face, about to celebrate a successful deal. He listens for a while as his facial expression slowly transforms from
Who said that cock happened even? Make it up, cock, yeah.
a smile to a straight face. On the other side of the line, a voice with a Bulgarian accent can be heard screaming in anger. He hangs up the phone and calls his most trusted hitman. A ticket from Colombia to Johannesburg is booked. And with this, Peter Jaggers had just become a target of the most ruthless cartel on the planet. The Colombian
Oh, shit.
lands in South Africa and he first meets with the Bulgarians.
You know what's wild now? We just see our colored people's faces all over here. We don't see any Bulgarian faces, any Colombian faces. We just see our colored people's faces. Now, I know terrible josters also. I know people who are part of it when I grew up. In the Strand there used to be. And the thing is, like, why don't we see the other faces, or like, what's the thing? I know he's dead, but that doesn't mean, like, do you know what I mean? I don't know what I mean. But I'm thinking, yeah, you don't see these Bulgarians, you don't see the Colombians, and Barack will be sitting right next to you, right now on the bus or on the train or in the taxi, and you wouldn't know. You could be standing behind him in the queue at the bank. You could be in Spa with you, in Pick and Pay, in ShopRite. You could be walking past him right now, and you won't know. You could come into your shop right now to buy something, and you won't know.
Start planning their next move and starts profiling all the individuals involved in the process. It's now June 2024. Peter Jaggers is still trying to keep a low profile when he receives a call from his international business associates to meet them in Johannesburg. The man does not want to raise suspicions by refusing the meeting, so he decides to accept the invitation.
Yo, that was tough, man. I wonder if you could have ran away. If you could have done something, but you can't, man. You have to face and own up what you did. You know what I mean? Like, if I commit a crime, I need to face the consequences. But where's the line of where it ends up being, I know I won't make it back. Like, even that video, the brown TikTok said that he might not make it home, but he's got his two guys with him. Like, that's heavy. Because he said he had to go somewhere, but I don't even know if he went or not. Like, he could have been talking about anything there. But now we're just assuming that he spoke about this meeting. You know what I mean? Just because you've seen him in photos with him. But then he was at his house and he got shot, my bro, man.
You see, the two gangs involved knew what had really happened, so they made it look like the Bulgarians were willing to buy the drop from the Josters without the Colombians being
Yo. So they hit him with a setup. I'm so glad this part of my life is gone. Not like Bulgarian level part of my life. Even on a smaller scale. Yo, drugs is wild, my bro, and money and the lifestyle in Cape Town is heavy. I mean, I don't know this level of stuff, but it's heavy. You can't trust anybody.
But what Peter Jaggers didn't know was that this was all a setup. Jaggers and his associate William Peterson land at an international airport in Johannesburg. They are greeted by smiling Bulgarian men, and they are escorted to Emperor's Palace, where they are booked into the Piermont Dorial Grande Hotel. They continue to assist them inside the luxury suite, and they are given a time for the meeting to discuss the shipment. A few hours pass before Jaggers reminds Williams to start preparing for the meeting.
Yeah, what do you do? Because they don't know. They got no clue what's about to happen.
Both men are excited, but there is an eerie feeling on the back of their mind. They both walk towards the car which was to take them to the meeting. The vehicle comes to a stop, and before Jaggers and Williams can react, a Colombian man joins the two inside the vehicle.
In your poos. So listen, whoever made this video is giving detailed description of what happened. Now, I don't believe it happened exactly the way he's saying, but it's a fucking amazing storytelling video, this. It's got me. Subscribe to this brother's channel. I have to say that so that he can maybe not give me a copyright strike so he can let me make money, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm stopping this cock immediately. Inferium, I subscribe. Everybody, subscribe to this brother. He makes good video. I see.
The man produces a firearm and smiles at his two amigos. Back in Cape Town, Peter's wife starts to notice how her husband has not been responding to texts. This raises her suspicions, and she decides to report him missing on the 5th of July. The woman heads back home after reporting the case at Bishop Lavis Police Station. When a notification from an unknown number appears on her phone, the contents of the message suddenly makes her heart drop. Still in shock, she asks where her husband is, and the man replies,
"Hey, we not playing. Your husband is on way to South America." Then
Peter Jaggers' associate.
And listen, and that clip comes up a lot.
Starts to try and negotiate with the man. They ask if there is anything they could do to repay the debt, and the man replies with 50 million rand. The associates know that there is no way they can get 50 million rand on short notice, so they offer to work for the Colombian cartel until the debt is paid. I gave you many chances. Now it's too late for your boss. They try to contact the number again, but there is no reply from then on. A man is walking near the edges of Vaal River in Free State, South Africa.
Yo.
The man notices something unusual popping out the river. When the cops arrive, they discover the two bodies of Peter Jaggers and William Peterson. Their bodies had been chained, and heavy objects were used to keep both men underwater. The man had been kidnapped and tortured for answers for almost 4 months. They were then taken to the Vaal River and bound with...
Did they ever get the cocaine, though, is what I want to know.
chains before being thrown in the river alive. This punishment is common with cartels in South America, and it is mostly reserved for people who are deemed to have stolen from the cartel. The story of the man who messed with the wrong cartel ended in the most ruthless way possible.
That's a good video. It's got me, it's gripping. That was tough. Let me know if you want to see me react to more of these. Go give the brother a follow. Inferium, he's only got 2 videos, but it's fucking amazing video. It's got me, it's grip. I like the storytelling. I'm not gonna release stuff that's not out in the media ever again. Trust me. And Annika Larsen, your mommy's poos. This is me, Rick Claudio, on the best reaction channel on the African X2 Inferiums when a South African ZA gang boss mess with the Colombian cartel. I know that's a color who did that, because it said mess, not messes. You know what I mean? Anyway, safety boots.